Alrighty, I'm back. Now let's continue this.
With Cenarius dead, it falls to us to awaken the Druids. We must recover the demigod's horn from the sacred Moonglade Isle. Only its clarion call can awaken the Druids from their slumber.
But, Priestess, the orcs have established a crude settlement upon the Isle. We'll need to fight our way through them to reach Cenarius' horn.
Priestess Tyrande, thank Elune we found you. The undead are advancing upon the nearby barrow dens. The dens seem abandoned, but
there is one druid sleeping within them, sister. He is the wisest and most powerful of all the druids. He must be warned that the Legion has returned.
Then we'd better hurry. If the undead overtake his den before he's awakened...
Let us make haste, my sisters. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds.
Insufficient gold.
What is nature's call? Are we being invaded?
I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it. The goddess calls. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills.
Is there trouble?
Ashrathoraman.
What is nature's call?
Someone threatens the wilds.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. More lumber is required. Your building is complete.
I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune.
Strike fast! Ensnare them all before they regroup.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds? So be it. Immediately.
Goddess, light
as the
my
goddess
path.
wills. So be it. Ashrathoraman.
Standing guard.
Ashrathoraman. Immediately.
I am sworn
The
to
goddess
avenge.
calls.
Goddess, light my path.
Someone threatens the wilds?
Research
By
finished.
Elune.
Speak your mind. As the goddess
I heed the
wills.
voice of Elune. The goddess calls.
Make it fast.
So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately. Someone threatens the wilds? I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune.
Hello?
Ashrathoraman. So be it.
We can't build there.
I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills. Someone threatens the wilds? By Elune.
Research finished.
The goddess calls. Immediately.
Moktarogar! For Wc3!
Make it fast. Absolutely.
The goddess calls.
Standing guard. I shall not fear. In position.
Someone threatens the wild.
Speak your mind. My wait is over. As the goddess wills,
Hashatorama.
I sworn
I
to
hear the
avenge.
voice of Elena. As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elena. Hashatorama. Someone threatens the wild. So be it.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The goddess calls.
What is nature's call? Are we being invaded?
Goddess,
goddess
light
calls.
my path. Your building is complete. I am sworn to avenge.
Someone threatens the wild. Immediately. So be it.
Insufficient gold.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elun. Immediately. As the goddess wills. The goddess calls.
Speak your mind. I walk in shadow. Your building is complete. Standing guard. Make it fast. My wait is over. Your building is complete. In position. As the goddess wills. Your
I
building
heed the
is
voice of
complete.
Elun. Someone threatens the wild. By Elun. Ashrathoraman.
Research finished.
The goddess calls. As the goddess wills.
Goddess, light my path.
I heed the voice of Elun.
Make it fast.
So be it. Ashrathoraman. Immediately.
Goddess, light my path. I am
Upgrade
sworn to
finished.
avenge. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Someone threatens the
What are you
wild.
doing? What are you doing?
By Elun. So be it. As the goddess wills.
Speak your mind. I walk in shadow.
I heed the voice of Elun.
Research finished. Goddess, light my path. Research
goddess
building
calls.
is complete.
Ashrathoraman.
Standing guard.
Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately. By Elun. Someone threatens the wild. Immediately. Ashrathoraman.
In position. Goddess,
goddess
light
calls.
my path. Speak your mind.
I heed the voice of Elun.
I am sworn to avenge.
The
Absolute.
goddess calls.
Research finished.
I heed the voice of Elun.
Make it fast.
Someone threatens the wild.
Standing guard shall not fear.
Is there trouble?
Gladly in position.
Ashrathoraman.
Your building.
Priestess, the undead draw near the Barrow Den. Shando's storm rage will be defenseless.
Building is complete. Someone threatens the wild.
I am sworn to avenge. Make Make it fast.
Ashatoraman. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elune.
Standing guard.
Someone threatens the wild.
Goddess, light my path.
I heed the voice of Elune. Are you marked? Someone threatens the wild.
Okalamdor. In position.
Pray for goodness away.
Speak your mind. As the goddess wills. In position. I walk in shadow.
Ashatoraman.
Make it fast.
The goddess calls.
Goddess, light my path. Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold.
Ashatoraman. Unmarked. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wild.
Thanks.
So be it. As the goddess wills.
Our sacred
These
grove.
elves are stronger than we thought.
By Elune.
Our
As the
warriors
goddess
will
wills.
engage the enemy.
Ah, the great outdoors.
I don't know what to do. Man, that was whack.
With Sonarius dead,
They're insane.
so be it. The goddess calls. By Elune.
What is nature's call?
Immediately.
Is there trouble? I'm
The
game.
goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman.
Strike fast. Ensnare them all before they regroup.
The goddess calls.
Hi! Making trails.
Someone threatens the wilds.
I am sworn to avenge.
I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. Ashrathoraman. Immediately. I heed the voice of Elune.
Standing guard.
The goddess calls. So be it. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune. The goddess calls.
Insufficient gold.
I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman. Immediately. By Elune. So be it. The goddess calls. Immediately.
Create more minions. Your building is complete.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Your building is complete.
Asher Thoraman. By Elun.
Your building is complete.
Someone threatens the wilds? So be it, as the goddess wills.
Your building is
Immediately.
complete.
The goddess
Your
calls.
building is
Research
complete.
finished.
I heed the voice of Elun. Asher Thoraman.
Mutarogar! For Wc3!
Is
Are we
complete.
being invaded? For the trees.
Standing guard. Your building
Someone
is
threatens
complete.
the wilds?
Your building is complete.
In the name of Cenarius!
I heed the voice of Elun.
Research
Speak your
finished.
mind. Fear
The
the
goddess
night.
calls.
What is nature's call?
Asher Thoraman.
Are we being
I
invaded?
heed the voice of Elun. As the goddess wills. So be it.
In position.
Your move. Someone threatens the wilds? Or me? Asher
Your
Thoraman.
building is
Hi!
complete.
The hunt is on. Making trails.
The goddess calls.
What is nature's call? Is there trouble?
Asher Thoraman. I heed the voice of Elun.
Research finished.
The goddess calls.
Goddess, light my
Someone
path.
threatens the wild? By
Are
Elun.
we being invaded?
I am sworn to avenge. Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Someone threatens the wild?
What is nature's call?
Make it fast.
Oh my.
My race is
The
in.
goddess calls.
Goddess,
As the
light
goddess
my
wills.
path.
I heed the voice of Elun.
Standing guard.
Asher Thoraman.
Anudora!
I am sworn to avenge.
Asher Thoraman. By Elun.
Speak your mind.
Come and get it. Catch.
Goddess, light my path. Make it
Someone
fast.
threatens the wild? The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elun.
Anudora!
I heed the voice of Elun. Asher Thoraman.
In position. I shall not fear.
The goddess calls. Immediately.
I am sworn to avenge. Goddess, light my path. Absolutely. Make it fast. Absolutely. I walk in shadow.
Someone threatens the wild.
Speak your mind. Standing guard, my weight is in position.
Ashrathoram.
Make it fast.
Priestess, the undead draw near the Barrow Den. Shando Stormrage will be defenseless.
I am sworn. God will light my path.
So be it. The goddess calls. Immediately.
Speak your mind. Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Standing guard, I shall not
Someone
fear.
threatens the wilds.
These elves are stronger than we thought.
Ashrathoram.
In position. As the
Someone
gods
threatens the
will.
wilds. The goddess calls.
Speak your mind. Goddess,
I
light
heed the
my
voice of
path.
Elune. So be it.
Standing guard.
The goddess calls.
In the name of Cenarius.
By Elune.
Make it fast. Goddess, light
Dude,
my
I'm
path.
clicking. Why when I click
In
off,
position.
does it not?
I am sworn to avenge.
So
I shall not
Someone
fear.
threatens the wilds. Ashrathoram.
It makes
As the
no
goddess
sense.
wills. So be it. By Elune. Someone threatens the wild.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Speak your mind.
The goddess calls.
Okalamdor.
Your building is complete.
In the name of Cenarius. Okalamdor.
Ashrathoram. I hear the voice of Elune.
Goddess, light my path.
The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. By Elune.
Standing guard.
Ashrathoram. As the goddess wills.
In position.
I heed
My
the
weight
voice
is
of
in.
Elune.
Make it fast. Goddess,
Anudora.
light my path. I am sworn to avenge. I walk in shadow. Absolute.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Standing guard. Your building is complete.
Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately. Ashrathoram.
In position. My
The
weight is
goddess
over.
calls.
Make it fast. Goddess, light my path.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Our warriors have
Ashrathoram.
engaged the enemy.
I heed the voice of Elune.
I am sworn to avenge.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Speak your mind. Absolute.
The goddess calls. The goddess calls.
Your
Someone
building
threatens
is
the
complete.
wilds.
Standing guard. I am
I
sworn
heed the
to
voice of
avenge.
Elune.
Goddess,
Ashrathoram.
light my path.
Ashrathoram.
Speak your mind.
The goddess calls.
In position.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Speak your mind.
Someone threatens the wild.
Standing guard.
Someone threatens the wild. So be it.
I am sworn to avenge.
Ashatoraman,
Make it fast.
the goddess calls.
In position.
heed
Goddess,
the
light
voice of
my
the
path.
Someone threatens the wild.
Make it fast.
I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune,
Speak your mind. As the goddess
the
wills.
goddess calls.
I am sworn to avenge.
Ashatoraman,
Your building is
someone
complete.
threatens the
I
wild.
shall not
Stand in guard. I
Ashatoraman,
walk in shadow. Goddess, light my path. In position.
the
Speak your
goddess
mind.
calls.
Who threatens the
Make
wild?
it fast. Come and get.
So be it.
I am sworn to avenge.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Goddess, light my path.
The goddess calls.
Stand in guard.
I
Our
heed the
warriors
voice
have
of Elune.
engaged the enemy. In position. As the
Someone
goddess
threatens the wild.
wills.
Immediately,
Make it fast. My
Ashatoraman,
work is over.
as the
I
goddess
am
wills.
sworn to avenge.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Stand in guard.
Ashrathoraman, the goddess calls.
Speak your mind. I shall
Feel
not fear.
nature's
So
Make it
wrath.
fast. I walk in
By
shadow.
Elune,
Stand in guard. I walk in shadow. I am sworn to avenge. Goddess, light
I
my
heed the
path.
voice of Elune.
Speak your mind. I shall
Someone
not
threatens the
fear.
wild.
In position.
I heed
My
the
work
voice
is
of
over.
Elune.
In
The goddess
position.
calls.
As the goddess
Ashra
will.
Thoraman.
Make
Shall
it
harm the
fast.
wilds.
The goddess calls.
I am sworn to avenge. Stand in guard.
Someone threatens the wild. As
As
the
goddess,
goddess
light
wills.
my path.
Immediately. Immediately. By Elune.
Speak your mind.
Ashrathoraman,
Stand in guard. Make it fast.
I heed the voice of Elune.
In
Priestess, the undead have nearly reached the Barrow Den. You must hurry and recover the horn.
So be it,
Goddess, light my path.
as the goddess wills. As the goddess wills. Someone threatens
I
the
am
wild.
sworn to avenge.
At last, the horn of Cenarius.
The horn has sounded, and I have come, as promised. I smell the stench of decay and corruption in our land. That angers me greatly. Come forth, you defenders of old. Crush these invaders, as you did in ages past. It has been 1,000 years since I last looked upon you, Tyrande. I thought of you every moment I roamed through the Emerald Dream.
My heart rejoices to see you again, my love. But I would not have awakened you unless the need was urgent.
In the dream, I felt our land being corrupted, just as if it were my own body. You were right to awaken me.
The Burning Legion has returned. Cenarius is dead, and outlanders roam freely through our most sacred vales.
As was foretold. No doubt Archimond will make his way to Hyjal Summit and attack the World Tree. If he succeeds in draining the tree's energies, this world will be doomed.
My only thought was to awaken you and the rest of the druids. The druids of the Talon reside within the Barrow Dens at the end of this valley. If we can reach them, we may have a chance to stop Archimonde and his demons.
That did it, boys! We've driven them off! Let's regroup back at the base and tend to our wounded.
So, the Outlanders battle against the undead as well. They could prove to be powerful allies against Archimonde and his ilk.
They are mongrels and nothing more. They are responsible for Cenarius' death. I will be damned before I stand with them.
Perhaps you are right, my love. We will establish our new settlement here. Keep your sentries alert. I doubt that we have seen the last of the Outlanders or the undead.
I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls. So be it. I heed the voice of Elune.
The land and I are one.
Ashrathoraman. By Elune. The goddess calls. By Elune. So be it. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. Ashrathoraman. By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. Immediately.
Research
As the
finished.
goddess wills. By Elune.
Your building is
So be
complete.
it. As the goddess wills. Someone threatens the wilds. Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune.
It threatens these lands. Ashtarodath.
The goddess calls. So be it.
Alrighty, she's good to go now. Yeah, take a leak. Yeah, unlike majority of people, they can just focus on one thing at one time. I have to like do a bazillion things while doing one. Like when trying to play, I gotta do a bunch of fucking other different things every now and then. It's insane. I don't get a chance to really focus on something, just a single thing.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Waiting on you. Say no more. Someone opens the wild.
Something is amiss.
The goddess calls. By Elun. So be it.
What threatens these lands?
I heed the voice of Elun.
Our gold mine
the
is running
great
low.
outdoors.
Our resources are depleting fast. We must find another gold mine and muster our forces. Only then will we be able to reach the Barrow Dens. For Kalimdor.
Is there trouble?
Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elun. As the goddess wills. Wait! I know those furbolgs. They escaped from Ashenvale when the corruption started to spread.
Perhaps they did not escape the corruption after all.
Ashrathoraman.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
The goddess calls. By Elun. Ashrathoraman. I hear the voice of Elun.
Hi!
The goddess calls.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
So be it.
I've never seen the creature so aggressive before.
Then I will put an end to their curse. Undo Falador! The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. By Elun. Immediately. I heed the voice of Elun. Someone threatens the wilds.
Something is
Ashrathoraman.
amiss.
Someone threatens the wilds. So be it.
Our warriors
the
have
voice of
engaged the
Elun.
enemy. Our sacred grove is being
As the
desecrated.
goddess wills. By Elun. So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it. The goddess calls.
The great outdoors.
Goddess, light my path. Our gold mine has collapsed.
Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elun. As the goddess wills.
I stand ready.
The goddess calls.
What is nature's call?
Ashrathoraman. By Elun. Immediately.
Your building is complete.
Hold up.
Ashrathoraman.
Quit your whining.
So
I
be
let
it.
The
you
land and I
outside.
are one.
What is
For
your
Kalimdor.
deal?
Anudora.
Hold on. What? You went potty outside. It's not time to eat yet. Jesus. Literally.
I heed the voice
Has
of
sleep
Elune.
dulled my senses?
Oh no.
Someone threatens the wilds.
What threatens these lands?
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills.
Something is amiss.
Ashrathoraman.
The land and I are one.
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately. By Elune. So be it. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. By Elune. Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately. As the goddess wills. The goddess calls. I hear
Your
the voice
building
of
is
Elune.
complete.
By Elune. Immediately. Someone threatens the wilds. So be it.
Something is amiss.
As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elune. Hinduli Rafat. So be it. As the goddess wills. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wild.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
By Elune.
Your building is complete.
Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild. I heed the
Research
voice of
finished.
Elune. The goddess calls. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
So be it.
Our gold mine is
Someone
running low.
threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman. By Elune. Immediately.
Research finished.
The goddess calls. As the goddess wills.
Speak your name.
Someone threatens the wild.
Make it fast.
I heed the voice of Elune. So be it.
I am sworn to avenge. Your building is complete.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Your building is complete.
As the goddess wills. So be
The
it.
land and I are one.
The goddess calls. By Elune.
What threatens these lands?
Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately. Ashrathoraman.
I stand ready.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Is there trouble? Ah, the great
The
outdoors.
goddess calls.
Anudora.
Something is amiss.
the voice of Elune.
As sweet dulled my senses. Anudon.
The goddess calls.
What threatens these lands?
Out the way.
Cry havoc.
Your building is
The
complete.
land and I are one. You've changed, Tyrande. There is little mercy left in you.
Long ago, I swore to protect this land. I never had the luxury of sleeping through times of great peril.
If your endless vigil has hardened you, my love, it must be part of your goddess's plan.
So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune. The goddess calls.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Our
Asher
sacred
Thorum.
grove is being desecrated.
Immediately. By Elune. I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills. The goddess calls.
Are we being invaded?
I heed the voice of Elune.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. We can't build there.
Asher Thoraman. So be it. Someone threatens the wilds? Asher Thoraman. So be it. Someone threatens the wild?
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
By Elune. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. Asher Thoraman. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills.
Your building is complete.
Immediately. By Elune.
There is danger ahead, priestess. You must proceed with caution. Building is complete.
I heed the voice
Something
of Elune.
is amiss.
By
What
Elune.
threatens these lands?
So be it.
Has sleep dulled my
The
senses?
goddess calls.
Your building is complete.
Someone
Research
threatens the
finished.
wilds? Asher Thoraman.
Something is amiss.
The goddess calls.
The land and I are one. Ashtherodanador.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Ah, the great outdoors.
As the goddess wills.
Threaten us these
Asher
lands.
Thoraman.
In position.
Threatens these lands.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls.
Something is amiss.
Our warriors have engaged the
Asher
enemy.
Thoraman.
The land and I are one.
Someone threatens the wild?
Has sleep dulled my senses?
The goddess calls.
Something
I
is
heed the voice of
amiss.
Elune. Someone threatens the wilds? Asher
Has
Thoraman.
sleep dulled my senses?
The goddess calls.
Are we being invaded? Gladly.
Speak your mind.
Absolutely.
Speak your mind. I shall not fear. As the goddess wills.
I heed the voice of Elune.
I am sworn to
The
revenge.
land and I are one. For Kalimdor,
Someone threatens the wild. The goddess calls.
Standing guard.
I heed the voice of Elune.
What is nature's
For
call?
the trees. I'm game. Making trails. Gladly.
Make it fast.
threatens these lands. It shall be done. Hush the rebellion.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. A sacred grove is being desecrated.
The goddess calls.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
In the name of Cenarius.
The land and I are one.
Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately.
As sleep dulled my senses.
Absolutely.
I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills. Someone threatens the wild.
Is there trouble? Standing guard. My wrist is in position.
Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls.
Speak your mind.
So be it. So be it. The goddess calls.
Threatens these
Make it
lands.
Someone
fast.
threatens the wild. As the goddess wills.
Threatens these lands.
Ashrathoraman. Immediately. Waiting on you.
I am sworn to avenge.
Is there trouble? I'm game. For the trees. I'm game. For the trees.
I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman.
Something is amiss.
The goddess calls.
As sleep dulled my senses.
What is nature's call? Are we being invaded? Making trails.
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the
The
wild.
land and I are one.
The goddess calls.
On your mark. Done.
Hi! Are we being invaded? What is nature's call?
Point the way. All too easy.
Ashrathoraman.
What threatens these lands?
I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune.
The land and I are one.
Someone
Be
threatens the
careful, priestess. These woods are overrun by the dead.
I heed the voice of Elune.
As
Your
sleep
building is
dulled my
complete.
senses.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Someone threatens the wild.
Threatens these lands. Something is amiss.
Ashrathoraman.
As sleep dulled my senses.
The goddess calls.
Anudora.
Someone threatens the wild.
The land and I are one.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Something is amiss.
Ashrathoraman.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
The goddess calls.
What threatens these lands?
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
So be it.
Something is
As the
amiss.
goddess wills. Ashrathoraman. So
The
be
land
it.
of
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
What is nature's call?
I heed the voice of Elune.
threatens these lands.
Someone threatens the wild.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ashrathoraman.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens
The
the
land
wild.
and I are one.
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune.
Threatens these lands.
Ashrathoraman.
Great outfit.
It shall be done.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild. Fair enough. Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elune.
The great
By
outdoors.
Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Hopefully the land will heal itself of this cursed blight. We should get moving. The barrow dens lie within the valley just ahead of us. Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. No! The outpost has been corrupted, and the Treants have been driven mad. They do not deserve this cruel fate.
Come no further, weakling. Lord Tichondrius commanded us to kill anyone attempting to enter this place. And we shall.
Pathetic wretches. It pains me that you once called yourselves night elves.
Nope.
Our gold mine has collapsed.
What threatens these
Ashrathoraman.
lands?
So be
Has
it.
sleep dulled my senses?
Ashrathoraman.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Someone threatens the
Our
wild.
sacred grove is being desecrated.
The goddess calls. By Elune.
Hi, gladly.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Are we being invaded? For the trees. Making trails.
Someone threatens the
Is
wild.
there trouble? I'm game. Is there trouble? Gladly. What is nature's call?
I stand ready.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
I heed the voice of
The
Elune.
great outdoors.
As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman.
Hi. Gladly.
I stand ready. Your move.
The goddess calls.
Are we being
Someone
invaded?
threatens the wilds.
What threatens these lands?
The goddess calls.
Point the way.
I heed the voice
On
of
your
a
mark.
loon. Immediately.
Something is amiss.
Waiting on you.
Your building is complete.
Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the
The
voice of a
land
loon.
and I are one.
Immediately. So be it. By Elun. As the goddess
Threatens
wills.
these lands.
Ashrathoraman. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elun. Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I heed the voice of the land.
Research finished.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild.
Dulled my senses.
I heed the voice of Elun. Someone threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman. By Elun. So be it. By Elun.
Do some map.
The goddess calls.
Is amiss. For Kalimdor
Our warriors have engaged the
has
enemy.
sleep. Someone my senses.
I heed the voice of Elun. Immediately. As the goddess wills.
The land and
goddess
I are
calls.
one.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Is there trouble?
Research finished.
I heed the voice of Elun.
I'm going. Standing guard.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild. Ashrathoraman.
Threatens these
Someone
lands.
threatens the wild.
What is nature's call? Making trails.
The goddess calls.
Has sleep. Dulled my senses.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I heed the voice of Elun.
Are we being invaded?
Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. By Elun. So be it.
What is nature's call?
Threatens these
I
lands.
heed the voice of Elun. Someone threatens the wild. Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. Immediately. As the goddess wills. As the goddess wills.
The land and I are
I heed the voice of Elun. Someone threatens the wild. Ashrathoraman. Immediately.
Are we being invaded?
something is amiss. Has sleep dulled my senses? Anudora. For Kalimdor.
Oh, there might be some right there.
It shall be done.
Someone threatens the wilds?
What threatens these lands?
Ashathoraman. By Elun. The goddess calls.
Not time to eat. No.
I heed the voice of Elun. Someone threatens the wild?
Something is amiss. It shall be done.
Is there trouble? For the trees. Hi! For the trees. I'm game. Are we being invaded? Gladly.
I heed the voice of Elun.
The land and I are one.
Ashathoraman.
Has sleep dulled my senses? For
Someone threatens the
Kalimdor,
wilds? So be it.
Yeah, looks like that's all we got. Others.
what threatens these lands? Ashtherodanador. Anudora.
Go see what the hell he wants, even though she was
Come
just outside.
forth, druids of the Talon. Let the storm crows fly once again upon the winds of war.
So annoying.
Ishnuala, my brethren. Kalimdor has need of your powers once again, for the hour of doom is at hand.
We are yours to command, Shundo Stormrage.
Now we must delve into the earth and rouse the ferocious druids of the Claw from their slumber.
And I'm gonna have to go AFK again.
These barrow deeps have remained untouched for nearly 3,000 years. Still, there's no telling what creatures may have taken up residence.
Well, you're testing my patience. Well, you really are. Alrighty, I'm back again. Hopefully, everything is good this time. Won't have another interruption, you know. Alright, let us begin. Brothers in blood.
These barrow deeps have remained untouched for nearly 3,000 years. Still, there's no telling what creatures may have taken up residence after we sealed these tunnels shut.
There is nothing to fear in this place. The only enemy that has ever given me pause is now corrupting the lands above us. Let us be done with this business and get back to the surface.
Agreed. Just be careful. There is no telling how the Druids of the Claw will react to us after all this time.
The goddess calls. By Elune.
Make it fast.
Your move.
What is nature's call?
Enlighten me.
Something
I
is
am
amiss.
Ashrathoraman.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. Immediately.
Anudora.
As the goddess wills.
What threatens these lands?
The goddess calls. Someone needs a while.
The land and I are one. For Kalimdor,
Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills.
what threatens these lands?
The goddess calls. By Elune. So be it. Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
In
These
position.
cave spiders are enormous.
I sense a strange darkness tainting them. They have been transformed by a great evil. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune. Immediately.
Something is amiss.
I heed the voice of Elune.
It shall be done. Anudora.
The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. By Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elune. Immediately.
In the name of Cenarius.
I swore to avenge.
Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune. So be it.
O Kalimdor.
Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elune. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills.
In
I
position.
heed the voice of Elune. By Elune. Someone threatens the wilds.
The land and I are one.
The
The
goddess
land
calls.
and I are one.
Ashrathoraman. Immediately. So be it.
Is there trouble?
Someone threatens the wilds. By Elun. Ashrathoraman. Indulirefa.
In the name of Cenarius.
Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elun. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. By Elun. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. Demon bile. This must be what cursed the spiders.
If the corruption can do this to these simple creatures, I dare not imagine what it could do to the beasts who live above.
We must put an end to this corruption, no matter the cost. By Elun.
Making trails.
I heed the voice of Elun. Immediately.
Something is
The
amiss.
goddess calls. As the goddess wills. So be it.
What threatens these lands?
Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it.
O Kalimdor.
By Elun. Immediately. So be it.
Anudora.
By Elun.
As sleep dulled my senses. It shall be done.
What is nature's call? Gladly.
I heed the voice of Elun. As the goddess wills.
What threatens these lands?
Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elun. Immediately.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Someone threatens the wild. The goddess calls.
Anudora.
By Elun. So be it. Indulirefa. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately.
Something is amiss. Anudora.
Oh my gosh.
The land and I are one. Ashtherodanador.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Something is amiss.
Ashrathoraman.
It's a big boy right there.
I heed the voice of Elun. The goddess calls. By Elun.
In the name of Cenarius.
Immediately. I heed the voice of Elun. So be it.
Has sleep dulled my senses? For
The
Kalimdor.
goddess calls.
Spell
By
of
Elun.
unity.
What threatens these lands?
Someone threatens
The
the
land
wilds.
and I are one.
Ashrathoraman.
Something is amiss.
Ashrathoraman.
Anudora.
Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elune.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
So be it. Immediately. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills.
Oh, yeah,
By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. The goddess calls.
O Kalimdor.
By Elune.
Make it fast. I walk in shadow, standing guard.
I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately.
Anudora. In the name of Cenarius.
Ashatoraman. So be it. Immediately. As the goddess wills. By Elune. By Elune.
Old priestess, we need your help. Our shaman was bitten by a strange spider and has become deathly ill. Our tribesmen have run off, leaving us to fend for ourselves.
What would you have us do?
The waters of the nearby Fountain of Life can save him, but we dare not leave him in this state. If you can fill this vial with its waters and return it to us, our shaman's life will be saved.
If his wisdom will prevent you from turning feral like your tribesmen, I will gladly save your shaman. Someone threatens the
The
wild.
land and I are one.
As the goddess wills.
What
Immediately.
threatens these lands? Ashtherodanador.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the
Something
voice
is
of Elune.
amiss.
So be
What
it.
threatens these lands?
Make it fast.
Someone threatens the land. So be it. As the goddess wills.
Has sleep dulled my
The
senses?
goddess calls.
For Kalimdor, it shall be done.
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman.
Possess my... That's...
Someone threatens the wild.
Possess my...
By Elune.
The land and
I
I
heed the
are
voice
one.
of Elune. Immediately. So be it. Immediately.
Something is amiss.
I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild. Someone threatens the wild. This must be the fountain of life. I need only place the vial in the fountain's waters.
Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens these lands? It shall be done. Anudora.
Point the way.
Hi!
I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately.
Elune be praised, priestess. Truthfully, we doubted that you'd return. Now our shaman has a chance.
Again, I must thank you for your help. Take this talisman. Should you require our aid, it will summon us to fight at your side.
The land and I are one. Ashtherodanador. Something is amiss.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. As the goddess wills.
Has sleep dulled my senses? For Kalimdor.
The goddess calls. By Elune.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Someone threatens the wilds? So be it. The pathway cuts off to the south. But this doorway looks promising.
Oh no. How could I have forgotten?
What is behind this door that worries you, my love?
This door leads to Illidan's prison, Tyrande. We should go. Now.
Illidan? It's been 10,000 years. Could he still be alive? We should free him. He would be the perfect ally against the undead and their demon masters.
No, Tyrande. That beast must never be set free.
But he is your brother.
Be that as it may, he is far too dangerous. I forbid it.
Only the goddess may forbid me anything. I will free Illidan whether you like it or not.
Anudora. For Kalimdor. Something is amiss. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. The land and I are one. What threatens these lands? It shall be done. Ashtherodanador.
Thy bidding.
The land and I are one. Anudora. For Kalimdor. For Kalimdor. It shall be done. Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens these lands? Anudora. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. Something is amiss. For Kalimdor.
I got debated.
What threatens these lands? Something is amiss. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. Has sleep dulled my senses? It shall be done.
Press the attack.
Is there trouble? Making trails.
The land and I are one.
Pathetic wretches. Thy bidding.
Something is amiss. What threatens these lands? Has sleep dulled my senses? Something is amiss.
Enlighten me.
What threatens these lands? Anudora. It shall be done. For Kalimdor. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. Has sleep dulled my senses? It shall be done.
I am prepared. It has been done.
The land and I are one. Has sleep dulled my senses? Anudora. Ashtherodanador. Something is amiss. It shall be done. What threatens these lands?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The land and I are one. threatens these lands. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. For Kalimdor. Has sleep dulled my senses? It shall be done. Something is amiss. Ashtherodanador. The land and I are one. What threatens these lands? It shall be done. Has sleep dulled my senses? Something is amiss. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. For Kalimdor. Something is amiss. What threatens these lands? It shall be done. For Kalimdor. Has sleep dulled my senses?
I am prepared. For my brothers.
The land and I are one.
What is nature's call?
What threatens these lands? How dare you!
Out with it.
No surprise.
Is there trouble? I'm game. Are we being invaded? What is nature's call? For the truth.
Thy bidding.
Something is amiss.
Enlighten.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Ashtherodanador.
I am prepared.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Enlighten.
What threatens these lands? It shall be done. Anudora. For Kalimdor.
Out with it.
The land and I are one. Let me pass. The Archdruid of the Moonglade demands passage. Something is amiss. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. Something is amiss.
Turn back. You are unworthy to bask in the Bear God's presence.
Bear Gods? What threatens these lands?
Out with it.
The land and I are one. For Kalimdor, it shall be done. It shall be done. Something is amiss. Anudora. Ashtherodanador.
Press the attack! How dare you!
Kotfala Nordora. What threatens these lands? Perhaps the creature was referring to the sleeping druids of the Claw. But why would he call them bear gods when they appear as I do? For Kalimdor. For Kalimdor.
Oh,
has sleep dulled my senses? Ashtherodanador. Anudora. It shall be done. Anudora. For Kalimdor.
What is nature's call?
Has sleep dulled my senses? It shall be done. Anudora. The land and I are one. Something is amiss. Ashtherodanador. What threatens these lands? It shall be done. Foul spawn of Deathwing. I should have known that you loathsome beasts would take refuge within the flames of the earth. Pathetic wretches. Torfala Nordor. How dare you? Pathetic wretches. As sleep dulled my senses. The land and I are one. What threatens these lands? For Kalimdor, Anudora. For Kalimdor, Ashtherodanador. It shall be done.
Ah, the Druids of the Claw are awake already. Come, my brothers, we have much to do.
What in the... They have lost themselves to their animal aspects. They're mindless and feral.
In the Raven's name.
The horn's call might work, but it would reach only a few of them in this part of the cavern. For Kalimdor,
Thy bidding. It has
something
begun.
Is amiss.
Out with it.
All druids of the claw.
I am prepared.
What threatens these lands?
Thy
Has
bidding.
sleep dulled my senses? Ashtherodanador. Anudora.
I am prepared.
The land and I are
No
one.
one shall be the wiser.
It shall be done. Something is amiss.
Out with it.
The land and I are one. It shall be done.
Press the attack!
Ashtherodanador.
Hi!
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Are we being invaded?
Something is amiss. What threatens these lands? What threatens these lands? Anudora. For Kalimdor. For Kalimdor. It shall be done.
Press the attack!
Thy bidding.
Something is amiss. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. Anudora.
Enlighten me.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. It shall be done.
Hi! I'm game. Are we being invaded?
I am prepared.
The land and I are one.
Out with it. brothers.
What threatens these lands? It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. Something is amiss. Has sleep dulled my senses? The land and I are one.
I am prepared. That's a given. No one shall be the wiser. For my brothers.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Anudora. Something is amiss. For Kalimdor. Anudora.
Out with it.
The land and I are one. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. Anudora. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador.
How dare you!
Thy bidding.
What is nature's call? Making trails.
I am prepared.
Is there trouble? Gladly. For the trees.
Out with it. It has begun. No one shall be the wiser.
Threatens these lands. For Kalimdor.
Thy bidding. It has begun. That's a given. For my
What
brothers.
is nature's call?
Something
Is there
amiss.
trouble?
For Kalimdor.
No one shall be the wiser.
Are we being
I am
invaded?
prepared.
The land and I are one.
Thy bidding.
What is nature's call? For the trees.
Out with it.
Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens these lands? Torfala Nordora. The land and I are one.
Out with it.
Something is amiss. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador.
I am prepared. For my brothers.
Threatens these lands. Anudora. It shall be done. For Kalimdor. Anudora. Pathetic wretches. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done.
Thy bidding.
Anudora. Pathetic wretches. Ashtherodanador.
Enlighten me.
Hi!
Has sleep dulled my senses? It shall be done. What threatens these lands? For Kalimdor. For Kalimdor. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done.
Shando's storm rage. I don't know what came over us. It's been so long since we remembered who we were.
All is well, Theroshan. I have need of you and your mighty brethren once again. After these many ages, the Burning Legion has returned. and only our combined strength can drive them back.
Then we druids of the Claw are yours to command, Shandor Stormbridge.
I cannot go back.
Your quest is foolhardy. Even your goddess has condemned the one you seek to free.
O Kalimdor.
I heed the voice of a wind. Ashra Thoraman. Immediately. Someone threatens the wild. By Elune. So be it.
In the name of Cenarius.
The goddess calls.
Induli Refad.
Immediately.
I am sworn to avenge.
Ashra Thoraman. As the goddess wills.
O Kalimdor.
I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild.
Anudora.
As the goddess wills. By Elune. Immediately. So be it. The goddess calls.
O Kalimdor.
I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. By Elune. So be it. So be it. Immediately. By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune.
Induli Refa. Anudora. In the name of Cenarius.
Speak your mind.
Speak.
Someone threatens the wild. Ashra Thoraman. Ashra Thoraman. As the goddess wills. So be it.
Induli Refa. O Kalimdor.
By Elune. Immediately. Immediately. I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the
In
wild.
position.
On your mark.
The goddess calls. So be it. By Elune. Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. Ashra Thoraman. I heed the
Your
voice of
move.
Elune.
Waiting on you.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Your move.
The goddess calls.
Waiting on you.
Ashra Thoraman.
Point the way.
I heed the voice of Elune.
On your mark. Say
The goddess
no more.
calls.
Say no more.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Point the way.
I heed the
Your
voice of
move.
Elune.
Waiting on
Ashra
you.
Thoraman.
On your mark.
The goddess calls.
On your mark.
Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune.
Your move.
Ashra Thoraman.
Anudora. In the name of Cenarius.
Point the way.
I heed the voice
Waiting
of
on
Elune.
you.
The goddess
Your
calls.
move. I'll give it a shot.
Someone threatens the wilds. As the
Point the
goddess
way.
wills. Immediately. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills.
On your mark.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Waiting on you. One shot. One
Ashra Thoraman. Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elena.
Okalamdor. Standing guard.
Ashrathoraman. Immediately. By
On your
Elune.
mark.
So be it. Immediately.
Inventory is full.
By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it.
In the name of Cenarius.
So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately.
Point the way.
The goddess calls. Immediately.
Your move.
Ashrathoraman.
Standing guard.
I heed the voice of Elune.
On your mark.
Someone threatens the wild. By Elune.
Waiting on
The
you.
goddess calls. So be it.
Point the way.
Ashrathoraman. As the
Your
goddess
move.
wills. Immediately.
Your move.
As the goddess
your mark.
wills. I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune.
Point the way.
The goddess calls. So be it. By Elune. Hinduli Retha. Someone threatens the wild. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild.
Your move.
Ashrathoraman.
In position. Speak your mind.
Point the way.
Make it fast. I am sworn to avenge. I walk in
I heed
shadow.
the voice of Elune. So be it. A cache of the Watcher's weapons. These should help us considerably.
Oh, nice.
So be it. Someone threatens the wild.
Speak your mind.
On your mark.
Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills.
Waiting on you.
The goddess calls. Immediately.
Death to the intruders.
By Elune.
Your move.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Point the way.
Ashrathoraman. So be it.
You better make sure.
Immediately.
Anudora.
As the goddess wills.
Anudora.
Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills.
It's always better to make sure.
By Elune. Hinduli Refad. The goddess calls. By Elune. Immediately.
Okalamdor.
Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elune. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wild. Ashrathoraman.
In the name of Cenarius.
As the goddess wills. So be it.
On your mark.
The goddess calls. As the goddess wills.
Waiting on you.
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman.
In the name of Cenarius.
Hinduli Reva. Someone
Point the
threatens the
way.
wilds.
Done.
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the
On your
wilds.
mark.
By Elune. So be it.
Oh, ring of regeneration.
Immediately.
Make it fast.
The goddess calls.
In position. I shall not fear.
Ashrathoraman.
Okalamdor.
By Elune.
Waiting on you.
As the goddess wills.
Anudora!
So be it.
Your move.
Standing guard.
I heed the voice of Elune.
I am sworn to avenge.
Ashatoraman. Immediately. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds.
Speak your mind.
I heed the voice of Elune.
In position.
Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately. By Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills.
The Treants move to block my path. Only a powerful druid could command such creatures.
The voice of Elune.
Standing guard.
The wild.
In position.
The goddess calls.
Make it fast.
Ashatoraman. As the goddess wills.
Speak your
The
mind.
goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild.
I am sworn to avenge.
Ashatoraman. Immediately. I heed
Standing
the
guard.
voice of Elune.
In
The goddess
position.
calls. By Elune. So be it. Immediately.
Anudora! Okalamdor!
As the goddess wills. By Elune.
I am sworn to avenge.
So be it.
As the goddess wills.
Someone threatens the wild. By Elune. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman.
Inventory is full.
As the goddess. These explosive devices look to be of goblin design. The wily creatures must have hidden them here long ago. No matter. I'll make good use of them. Someone threatens the wild.
Make it fast.
The goddess calls. Immediately.
Right here.
So be it. By Elune. I heed the voice of Elune.
Standing guard.
Immediately. As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elune.
Speak your mind. Absolute.
Ashrathoraman. The goddess
Speak your
calls.
mind.
Someone threatens the wild. So be it.
I am sworn to avenge.
I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it.
Oh.
As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune. Immediately. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. As the goddess wills. So be it.
Alright.
Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls. By Elune. Immediately.
Standing
As
guard.
the goddess wills.
Make it fast.
Ashrathoraman. Immediately.
In position.
In the name of Cenarius!
So be it.
Speak your mind.
Ashrathoraman.
I am sworn to avenge.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Standing guard. As the goddess wills.
Someone threatens the wild.
Pray for dawn. Make it fast.
The goddess calls.
In position.
Someone threatens the wild.
Okay, here we go.
I am sworn to avenge.
The goddess calls.
Make it fast.
By Elune.
Hold, priestess. This place is forbidden, even to one such as you. There is a terrible evil here that must remain chained beneath the earth.
Illidan was considered a great hero once. I believe he will become one again.
Madness! You would doom us all by freeing the betrayer.
Kalimdor.
Speak your mind.
Someone threatens the wild. Oh boy. The goddess calls. So be it. Immediately. Illidan, is that you?
Tyrande, it is your voice. After all these ages spent in darkness, your voice is like the pure light of the moon upon my mind.
The Legion has returned, Illidan. Your people have need of you once more.
Because I once cared for you, Tyrande, I will hunt down the demons. But I will never owe our people anything.
Then let us hurry back to the surface. The demon's corruption spreads with every second we waste.
It has been an eternity, brother. An eternity spent in darkness.
Illidan, you were sentenced to pay for your sins. Nothing more.
And who are you to judge me? We fought the demons side by side, if you recall.
Enough of this, both of you. What is done is done. My love, with Illidan's help, we will drive the demons back once again and save what is left of our beloved land.
Have you even considered the cost, Tyrande? This betrayer's aid may doom us all before the end. I will have nothing to do with this.
That one almost took an hour.
I am free after 10,000 years. Yet still my... Easily.
That took a little while. Took almost an hour right there on that one. Alright. I'm gonna take a break again.